Hey everybody, Brian with AC Products USA, home of Action Corrosion, AC Protect, Delta, and Arctic Hayes. Arctic Hayes is our line of tools and consumables that we're going to be carrying and repping for all the Americas. So if you need a quality tool line, let us know. We can help you out with that. You may or may not know that here at AC Products USA, we do a lot of testing. Some of the testing is things like on our metals, we do conductivity testing for our coatings. And even though we've done the testing before, we continue to test all the time just to make sure the integrity of the product we sell does not change. You can see right here, I'll share with you, we've done on this particular piece of metal. Let me get up here close. You can see a thing right here. We call this a crosshatch adhesion test. It's a specific ASTM test. We're not an ASTM certified lab of any kind, but we follow their standards to do our own testing in-house just to make sure that everything's up to par. One of the tools we've used in the past is the good old dependable Fluke 16. If you've been in the service industry of any kind, electrical, HVAC, you know the Fluke is one of the standards out in the industry. What we do a lot with this tool is we check for, power and conductivity. So one of the things we've done is this particular piece of metal. You can't see it because our coating is clear. From here up, it's coated with our protective coating, which is a clear coat. From here down, it has not been. So you can see that if you got contact and continuity, it's going to make a tone. Same thing happens on the metal, but it does not happen when we put it on the area that we've coated. See? So that's one of the features, and that's one of the things that we test. Anyway, that being said, we've used Fluke as kind of our standard of measure for a lot of things in the past. Today, we're going to talk about the Arctic Hayes products. Now, they make clamp-on meters, digital meters of different types and kinds and functions and sizes. There's a lot of features I like. I think they really put a lot of thought into what they're doing, and that's why we carry the line. So let me move these guys out of the way. What do we got here? Here's the clamp-on meter. We do have a little gas sniffer, gas leak detector. I think this is a contact, this is a non-contact voltage detector. Another meter for you. Today we're going to talk about the Arctic Hayes AH118 meter. This is a infrared non-contact temperature probe. And we're going to open up and see what's in the box for the AH118 electrical meter, multimeter. And because we're going to do, one of the next tests we're going to do with this metal is we're going to do a heat conductivity test. I'll show you that guys later, but right now the reason I'm opening up the surface temperature probe is because that's one of the things we're going to do later, and that's why I'm opening up. Move this out of the way here. So let's see what's in the box. This is the professional digital multimeter made by Arctic Hayes. The part number on this is an AH118. So it comes in a little cardboard box, and what's in the box is, you got your batteries, so it comes with batteries. Here's the meter. Comes with a box of parts. Those parts are, here's your regular leads. There is a temperature probe right there, Now this is what they call, I believe they call this a K-type adapter or plug-in. And it has your regular large adapter with the K-type adapter on it right there. So you can plug this end of the meter. It comes with a couple of plugs. So you plug this end of the meter, and then that would go to the adapter. I can imagine that this comes with a K-type connection. So this temperature probe will plug into this adapter as well. So let's open up the meter. It's got some It's a decent looking unit. It really has a very pretty ergonomic feel to it. It does have a rubberized cover, and that cover has a place where you can put the probes into, clip those in, wrap your cables around. Has like a hook, so if you're doing some readings or something, you need to hook it on something. Looks, it's got a hook right there, and it's got a little strap, which tells me you can also put a strap on it and hook it so you can take some readings while you're looking at it. It also has a stand, so you can set that either sideways or set it up and watch it, I guess. It does have a built-in non-contact sensor for electrical. So we'll check that out here in a minute. Anyway, it comes with batteries, but they're not in there. I did bring a screwdriver, and I brought a spare set of batteries so that I don't open the ones that came in the package. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. Just one little screw holds it in place, and it's hidden right there. Okay, so when we power it up, there's what it does. Now, I like this feature. It's blinking and it's telling you that those are your terminals that you want to connect to when you're putting stuff in. So let's take the K-type adapter. So that K-type adapter is going to go into those terminals. There's a positive and a negative, so that's going to go right there. And you can see it clearly marked. There's a red and a black, and that's where that's going to go. So put that guy right there. Just put it in there. So it has a lot of different readings. You got your DC function, your Hertz function, you got your ohm function, you got your, it simultaneously gives you, now I don't have a probe plugged in yet, we're going to plug that in here in a second. So let's go ahead and plug in the temperature probe. So this is like an air temperature probe. Let's grab that guy. Now you remember your K-type probe has a positive and a negative. So we're going to make sure we match those up. Okay. And this is a little bimetal temperature probe. Let me just wrap this up real quick to keep it kind of in place. Let's fire that up. And let's put it on a temperature. So it's saying that right here, right now, we're at 82 degrees Fahrenheit and 28 centigrade. Now there is a way to flip this to make Fahrenheit. Ooh, hey, look at that. It's got a backlit feature. Oh. It does work pretty accurately. I mean, just as I am working around this thing, the temperature is changing. Let's see what it does when I put it over here in the air vent. Yep. So it's changing. It's pretty darn nice. It's actually catching everything pretty quick. So you got some microfarads you can check with this. You got your milliamps. Now you have your non-contact meter right here. So if we get this next to a power source, this guy right there will tell you what's going on. You do have a built-in flashlight, which I really like, little LED flashlight. So that's kind of your meat and potatoes of this meter. So it's got all the different features. Let's go ahead and put the leads on. So there's my positive, get the negative in there. Now, I don't know how you guys are. I'm kind of a wrap it around kind of guy and then put them away. But I'm certain that they want you to do something kind of like this. So that they stay in place and they don't get damaged. Looks like there's more than one way to put these leads away. I can put them in that way. Looks like they can go put away this way and keep them nice and tight. So I like that that little rubberized fitting just kind of keeps everything in place. And then you can just take your wires, wrap them around. It's a couple different ways to put them away, but there's your leads right there. Let's go ahead and do a quick continuity test on this. So we got a function there. There's my continuity. So it's also giving me an ohm reading. So let's see what happens when I put that on a piece of metal like this. 0 resistance. No reading there. So, kind of nice. So there you go. Arctic Hayes, number 118. Review number 1 for AC Products USA. Drop us a line, let us know what you think. Thanks.